If you've been living in the US for at least 5 years or so, you've probably heard the name Hasan Piker. And if you haven't, then you must have been given some sort of blessing from the gods, because how have you not heard of this terror-supporting freak? Anyways, in this video, I will be going over the heinous actions and consequences of said actions of Hasan Piker. So let's start with Chapter 1, Humble Beginnings. In this section, I'll be going over how Hasan started out and what he did to stand out as a quote-unquote political streamer. Hasan Piker first started out as a worker for the H3 podcast, though he had a pretty solid amount of money from his parents. He started with his own segment on the podcast called Bro Tips, where he would give quote-unquote advice. This advice was questionable, to say the least.
Come back again next week when we discuss the legendary question of all time. Old enough to count, old enough to mount? Question mark. I want to say thank you to Miley Cyrus for showing off her camel toe at the VMAs the other night. I always knew Hannah Montana was a little slut. Don't even try to hide it. Look, this is a classic example of what happens when your father doesn't pay attention to you.
He then became one of the hosts of the podcast, until around the time that the Russia-Ukraine war started. He left the podcast due to differing opinions on that particular topic, to start a new path over on Twitch. He started out by trying to indoctrinate his audience into his bizarre politics, and just spiraled downhill from there.
Kill them! Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street! Let the streets soak in their red capitalist bloods, dude.
It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop. Without a bunch of chatters saying that I'm actually blinded by white supremacist values. How can I be okay? I hate all of you. I hate the woke. I hate woke. I hate the left. I hate the woke. If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott.
Yeah, safe to say he went off the deep end and continued to spiral downwards. His most famous clip by far is him saying that, and YouTube don't snipe me, I'm just repeating what he said, America deserved 9/11.
America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it, I'm saying it.
This clip generated a whole bunch of backlash from the news, media outlets, and people covering everything that Hasan does. Now, I think it's time for us to move on to Chapter 2, Master Debater.
Let's talk about our favorite flags.
In this segment, we will go over his debate bro arc, where he went on podcasts and attempted to participate in debates. He went on to a podcast. They asked him what his favorite flag is, and keep in mind, they meant pride flags. Hasan replied with Hezbollah, which is a designated terrorist group. He then tried to justify it by using the dumbest logic imaginable.
Let's talk about our favorite flags.
Oh, like overall, what my favorite flag? Yeah. Hezbollah. Look it up.
Oh.
I'm not even kidding. It's actually a dope flag. It's got an AK on it and a fucking hand holding it up. Wow.
Son.
Or.
We might have to cut this.
We're behind the paywall. It's fine.
Not only did he try to defend that and do whatever it was that he did, but he also planned to do a debate with Charlie Kirk. Unfortunately, the world had other plans, as Charlie Kirk was assassinated at a college campus before Hasan could debate him. And after that, Hasan would talk about him, but recently, he's been blasting those Charlie Kirk meme songs on his stream and dancing to them. I am disgusted that he has so little empathy for someone who was assassinated a whole year ago. Now, I'm so disgusted that I'm going to go to the next topic of the video. Chapter 3, The Criticism of 26.
I hate all of you!
Many people gave their honest opinion of Hasan, and he would crash the hell out. One example of this is when Shoeonhead criticized him for calling the 2026 video game Pragmata a game for unfuckable losers. She absolutely went off on him, and Hasan would respond shortly after, saying shocking, no pun intended, things.
Why? What do you want me to do?
Do you want me to go out, purchase a shotgun, shoot myself in the face, not die in the process, but at least lose significant chunks of my fucking brain so I can operate at the same substandard, suboptimal IQ level that Shuan Head and her dumb fuck audience operates in so I can do a regular response to that? Is that what you want me to do? Do you want me to lose chunks of my brain? Do you?
Shu then called upon the VTuber Smugglana to absolutely dunk on him. And there are dedicated channels out there who dedicate their lives documenting Hasan's antics, like More Pegasus, who I actually enjoy watching. Hasan's even gone after him by not only responding to him a number of times, but even going as far as to try and get the government of Singapore to cane him.
Oh my God, they're going to cane his ass. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're going to cane his ass. Oh my God, you're about to get caned, big dog. Oh my God.
Hasan isn't the only person to go after people who criticize him. There's others too, often known as orbiters. These parasites will latch onto Hasan's tiny peepee and never stop sucking. Chapter 4, The Orbiting Moons.
We're going to return to goofs and gaffs.
Enter Denims, one of the most insufferable creatures I've ever laid eyes upon. She went under fire for stealing Ethan Klein's Hasan content nuke, and essentially siphoning viewers away from the actual video to watch some dumbass commentate over it. Ethan ended up suing not just her, but 3 other orbiters, being CaseyTron, the failed Twitch streamer turned drug/drinking addict and spammer of the word incel, Frogan, the biggest orbiting moon you'll ever see. Wait, no, I might as well call her a black hole. And iDubbbz, the former beloved content creator known for his edgy humor and jokes, turned Hasan dick rider by his demon wife Anissa. Now, the lawsuits are still ongoing, except for 2 of them. Specifically, the ones against Denims and iDubbbz. Can you guess which one lost the lawsuit? I'll give you a few seconds to figure it out. If you guess that iDubbbz lost his lawsuit, then you would be correct, because for whatever reason, the judge of Denim's case was an absolute bumbling idiot who doesn't know a thing about copyright. Denims, shortly after winning the lawsuit, would make a video saying she's the queen of fair use. Sure you are, and I'm Stan Lee from Marvel. Yeah, that's enough of the orbiters, I think, for now. So here's my final message. Because while I could go on and on about every single minute detail that Hasan and his orbiters have done, I don't really have the time for that. So, in conclusion, don't be like Hasan, don't be like his orbiters, just be yourself, because you are better than Hasan Piker. Really anyone is, to be honest. That's pretty much where I'm going to end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new.